Hi guys, welcome to Classic Guitar Rock. It's been a long time since I posted a video, my apologies. But I picked up a kind of a sweet little amp that I want to show you, so let's take a minute and check it out. Alright, so this is a little amp I picked up here, gosh, about a month ago. Just bought it on Reverb. It is a Peavey Classic. Now, what was interesting to me is you're probably used to seeing these old Peaveys that have the the black grill cloth with the ubiquitous brushed aluminum, strips along the side. And that's what I'm used to seeing. And so I saw this amp, and if you look, check out the grill cloth. Kind of a fancy pattern there. Well, I saw this thing, and I assumed that the owner had customized it, right? Had put their own grill cloth on it and that sort of thing. But that's not the case. In 73, as far as I can tell, in 73 and 74, they made versions of the classic amp with this grill cloth. Because I've seen others since this that look exactly like it. There's also a version with 4 10-inch speakers that I would love to get a hold of. This is the, we're familiar with probably the classic VT, the classic VTX. In the later 70s, they went to the plastic knobs, different colored knobs on the Peaveys, and they would have that phase control. If you look at this, it actually has Tremolo Control. There is no gain, so there's no, distortion channel. This is really in the days when Peavey was really kind of copying the twin reverb to compete with the twin reverb. So this is like, I think 50 watts. It's the hybrid arrangement that Peavey was kind of famous for. They have a solid state preamp and a tube power amp that this one has 2 6L6s in it. You notice the inputs here. There's a bright channel and a normal channel. Now, one of the things you can do is you can kind of daisy chain. You plug into one channel, like plug into the one of the bright, and then go out of that bright back into the normal channel, and you get this cascading effect where you're basically combining channels. You can get a little more gain. Now, this does have a master volume, so you can crank up the channel or the volume in each channel and keep the master volume down, and you do get some breakup, and it's your typical early 70s Grand Funk Railroad overdrive type sound, but these are cheap. You can still get these cheap, and they sound really good. I'll plug it in and play it for you here in just a sec, but man, just a good sounding amp. It came with a foot switch. So there's a foot switch that will control my reverb and turn my tremolo on and off. The reverb is not working on this. I need to get in and see what's up. It might be an easy fix, but I have a reverb pedal, so I'm have got that to use. But it's a good sounding amp, and I'll give you a sample here of what it sounds like. All right, so I'm playing through I'm playing an SG, and I'm plugged in. This is just clean. The only pedal I'm using right now is a reverb pedal because I don't have the reverb's not working here. I'm on the middle pickup. Add a little chorus and a turning off my chorus. I'm using a Boss Super Overdrive. Put it on the whoops. Put it on the lead. Let me do the tremolo. It's kind of cool, but you know, for probably 300 300 to 400 range is what I've seen these going for. So a little more expensive than some of the VT versions, which you can easily find those for 200 bucks or even less. This one was a little more. It's in very good shape. There's a few little stains on the grill cloth, no tears, nothing. There's a little reverb issue. The Tolex is in excellent shape. I mean, it looks like it's a year old. Mine is actually a 74. I've seen these in 73 and 74 is all I've seen. And you might have seen one of my other videos, which is from 70. I have a 73 Deuce, but it has the traditional brushed aluminum trim on it. So I'm not sure what the time frame was. Why these don't have the brushed aluminum and the others do. But this is the Peavey Classic. What do they call it? I think it's a Classic 240. I can't remember what it's called. But go to Reverb, go to eBay, and if you can find one of these without the brushed aluminum, it's kind of cool, and you don't see them a whole lot. But it plays great. Great sounding amp. I haven't gigged with it yet, but I want to, and I'll let you know how that goes. I've said it before, and I'll say it 100 times. Man, there are still a lot of these Peaveys out there, and guys, I keep coming back to Peaveys. I bought newer, more expensive amps, but these old Peaveys are just really solid and sound really good, and they cost a fraction of what you'll pay for an old Fender, and they're great old amps. So my wife is already getting mad at me because I've got like 4 of these old Peaveys, 212s. You know, I got a Deuce, I got a Classic, I got a Classic VTX, I've got a Heritage. It's ridiculous, but they just cannot be beat in terms of value, and they're just great quality, solid amps that for whatever reason the vintage market has passed them by. But that's all good for us because we can still get these amps for a good price, and they will kick the crap out of most new amps that you'll find today. I really believe that. So anyways, thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Thanks. Have a good one.